We need sunscreen too. We need sunscreen too.
Hi everyone, Rachel Gray here. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe before we get into the video. So what we're going to be talking about today is sunscreen, and in particular, the Black Girl Sunscreen. So I'm very excited to talk about this topic today, but I thought that a great place to start would be to debunk the myth that Black people don't need sunscreen. That is not true. We do need sunscreen. However, behind every myth, there's always some truth. And so I did some digging why people may think that is the case. And I found that some darker skin tones are actually protected up to SPF 13 because of the wonderful melanin in our skins. However, what is recommended is actually up to SPF 30. So that is a wide range that we're not protected in. Now, sun exposure can really cause damage to our skin that can even lead to skin cancer. So this really is a serious topic that needs to be considered, and we really need to be applying sunscreen. Furthermore, you know, I'm a skincare junkie, and I really pay attention to what's going on my skin, and I pay attention to the problems that I may have and how to lessen those issues. Really, if you have acne, if you have melasma, if you have rosacea, applying sunscreen needs to be done because UV rays can actually irritate and worsen those conditions. Furthermore, if you have any type of hyperpigmentation, those sun rays can make that even worse. Okay, we've got all of these reasons. I think I've proven my point. We definitely need to be using sunscreen. But what type of protection do we actually need? We need protection from both UVA rays and UVB rays. So what we need to be looking for on packaging is something that would say broad spectrum. And actually, Black Girl Sunscreen does have broad spectrum protection. What that means is you are protecting yourself from A, premature aging, UVA rays, and from B, the actual burning of your skin that can lead to problems like skin cancer. So you are protecting from both rays. Two different types of sunscreens. There are physical sunscreens and there are also chemical sunscreens. Physical sunscreens actually act as a reflector. So the sun will hit on your face and reflect out. But then chemical sunscreens act as a sponge, you could say. So they kind of absorb the rays and break those bonds on the skin. However, this can lead to like thermal reaction processes happening on the skin. We'll get into that a little bit more later, but there are two different types, and Black Girl Sunscreen is a chemical sunscreen. So I want to really get into a little bit about the packaging, how much it costs, all of that. So Black Girl Sunscreen says that it's a moisturizing sunscreen lotion for face and body, has an SPF of 30, as I said, broad spectrum, infused with jojoba and avocado, water resistant, 80 minutes, oxybenzone and octinoxate free, ultra sheer, and no white residue, fragrance free. Love that. So that's a little bit about this product. It has 3 fluid ounces and it costs $16, and you can actually get it at Target. Very convenient, but most of the time they're actually sold out. So that's a little bit about the product. I want to get into some of the negatives first, and then I want to move into the positives. Some of the negatives have to do with this being a chemical sunscreen. Essentially, the way chemical sunscreens work and how they're recommended to get the best results is number one, you need to put the sunscreen on 20 minutes before sun exposure in order to get the desired results and the desired protection because of the process that the chemical sunscreen is going through to give you the protection you need. So that's my one negative. Then my second negative is the fact that because of the way that chemical sunscreens work, as in it creates some type of thermal energy on your skin, this can really irritate certain issues. So if you have rosacea, if you have melasma, this may irritate these conditions. Let's talk about the positives. The positives are, this is broad spectrum protection. As we said before, protecting me from UVA and UVB rays. So 2 thumbs up for that. Second, it's fragrance free. So any type of prior issues I may have had are not being irritated. Third, there's no white residue. So I actually put this under my makeup. It comes out white at first, but as I start to rub it in, put makeup on top, no residue. Took some pictures, no white residue. So 2 thumbs up again for that. So overall, pretty good experience. My final thoughts are, and I want to include price into this, compare this to another chemical sunscreen. And I would say the price point is reasonable. So I compared it to Neutrogena Hydro Boost, and that was $10, same amount of fluid ounces, was $10, and this product is $16. So, you know, for a small company, I would say that this price point is great. So, and it's accessible, so it's at Target, so it's where everything else is. That's really good. I would say that personally, because I'm looking for sun protection, because that's important to me, I'm looking for more than SPF 30, perhaps SPF 50. So that would be a drawback for this product, because SPF 30 is the minimum that we need, and I kind of want to do more than that. But again, there's no white cast. I would say it's worth giving it a shot. Also, the formulation was lightweight. It wasn't sticky. It was really good. However, I am still on the quest for a sunscreen that's a physical sunscreen, doesn't have the implications of a chemical sunscreen, so it's not creating thermal energy on my skin, all of that, with an SPF that is higher than this one. But I would say that if you don't have any existing skin conditions, your hyperpigmentation is fine, you're good to go, and you already use chemical sunscreen, it's worth a shot, you know? I would say to try it out and give it a shot. So that is my final thoughts on this product. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching as usual. I will be back on Wednesday for a Millennial Journey video. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
We need sunscreen too.